Now to a KRDO 13 Investigates special report on food shortages and low-quality meals, some so bad they are worth skipping.
Those are some of the claims coming out of Fort Carson in reference to the food being provided to active duty troops on post. KRDO 13 Investigates began asking questions months ago, and since then we have learned the food situation is getting better, but serious concern remains. And as KRDO 13's Emily Coffey tells us, it's not just the food.
Tonight we're hearing of improvements, but some worry about things going downhill again. A high-ranking official tells us the food situation has improved before and then gone downhill again. Dry pasta, small portions, and lima beans. These are some of the images taken of meals served to soldiers at Fort Carson sometime last year. One high-ranking official at Fort Carson has watched the situation unfold.
It feels like we broke the promise to them. Like, they took an oath of enlistment to serve the country. There's an unwritten rule that you're going to get taken care of for giving your body, mind, and soul to this job.
Many soldiers turn to an anonymous reporting app called Hots and Cots. The app allows them to upload reviews and photos of living spaces and food on any military post. Reports of the base running out of food and photos of meager meals like these starting to pile up on the app.
Fort Carson has struggled a lot in the past couple, I should say, since January. They've had some roadblocks, and with serving food, there's been food insecurity issues, and that's within the dining facility and in the kiosks I've seen.
The app's founder, Rob, says he took complaints to leadership at Fort Carson to verify the photos we're showing you and to urge them to make changes.
I've been able to work closely with the leadership over there to get these issues addressed, which is great, but then things will look better, and then things will kind of fall apart again.
Those affected most are soldiers at the lowest rank who are paid the least and living in barracks without kitchens. They get mandatory $400 deductions from their paycheck each month to cover the cost of eating on base.
Their only choice besides the DFAG oftentimes is fast food or eating out at a restaurant, which is expensive.
According to Fort Carson, soldiers on post pay out $22 million a year to eat there. But the budget given them to feed those on post is only about $5 million. KRDO 13 Investigates asked the Pentagon where that remaining $17 million goes and did not get a reply. Fort Carson says their food budget is based on utilization. If every meal card holder ate every meal on post, they would serve over 13,000 meals a day. Right now, they tell us they only serve 591 meals a day across 3 meals and numerous cafeterias.
Why do you think more soldiers aren't eating on post?
And it basically came down to a situation where the time spent getting that subpar food is not worth it.
Fort Carson tells us they're taking steps to improve, including sending high-ranking officials to routinely eat on base and doing surveys. And within the last several weeks, more positive reviews like this have popped up from soldiers. They report more options and larger serving sizes.
It's frustrating to have these problems and to continually get told that it will get better. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
Fort Carson officials would not interview with us for this report, but tomorrow they're inviting us and other members of the media to tour Fort Carson's cafeteria to get a closer look at the food quality on post. Reporting live in studio, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13 Investigates.